Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky. David Goldman stepping in for Katie Solove. She's away for the rest of the week. But before we... hello, Miss.
Well, hello. You tried.
But we've got to get out to our next segment because we're out live.
Yes, we are.
Amber Freeman is out at Jack Cain Ford giving away shirts at the Solid Blue drive-thru. So let's check in with Amber. It's a bit chilly out there, Madal.
Hey guys, it is a little cold, but you know what? It's absolutely gorgeous out. It's not quite sunny. Not that I'm the weather person, but there's still snow. It's beautiful. There could be a better day. I am here at Jack Cain Ford for the Solid Blue drive-thru t-shirt giveaway with the very first person who made it here today. We have James Literal from Kentucky. James, how's it feel?
Feels great. A little cold, but I'm in the car and you guys are outside.
Well, I'm leaning in extra close in case you haven't noticed because I'm getting the heat.
There you go.
All right, James, this isn't your first rodeo. How many times have you done the Solid Blue?
I was here last year.
At this location,
At this
right?
Location, yes.
Okay. So, were you first last year?
I was not. I was in the line.
And you decided that it is much better to be number one to get your t-shirts, right?
Yes, but I caught up. Nobody was here, so I thought I'd have to make a grand entrance. So I was here.
Well, you already warned me you might drive off in the middle of the interview, so you guys better watch out. So how'd you plan this? Did you get up early? What time did you get here?
I got here about 10:15.
Okay, so you were here very early.
Yes.
All right, cool. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You are a huge Cats fan. I know this because we had this conversation.
Oh, I bleed the blue. Yes, and go Cats. Get number one. That's what we want.
All right, so have you watched every game this season?
Not every game. I will be the person that was negative, but they did show up Saturday and Sunday, and it turned me to be a little different towards them. So I'm rooting them on.
All right, so I like that you own that, but you love your team. How do you feel about their chances this week in the tournament? They're playing Davidson first game out.
Well, as long as they're playing as a team, I think they're going to do great. And I think there's no I in team, and as long as we work together, that's where we're going to go with this. And Coach is doing an awesome job, and I just hope that we can take this thing right onto the championship all the way.
All right, so you're feeling the championship.
I'm feeling it in my fingers. I'm feeling it in my toes.
Can't beat that. We have. Are you going to be so bold to make a prediction that the Cats are going to win the NCAA tournament?
Oh, give them. Go ahead, go Cats, go.
All right, James, and you're going to wear your shirts, right?
I'm going to wear my shirts, yes.
All right. We are so happy you are here. Thank you so much. Congratulations for being number one. Thanks for talking to us. Guys, back to you in the studio.
Oh, Amber, I'm surprised that he can actually feel his toes and fingers. It's so cold out there, my friend. We'll check back in with you a little bit later on. But, Miss Lisa, you need to tell everyone about what is happening next Monday.
That's right. How would you like to join us for a light lunch? Or you can chow down. We don't care. You can eat whatever you want. But we're going to be at Shakespeare & Co. And how you can get involved in this. You can actually come and be there live with Midday Kentucky on March 19th. That's this Monday. And it's at Shakespeare & Co. in Hamburg. And we want to see you there. So if you'd like to be there, just all you have to do is call the number on the screen, 859-447-8230. Let us know your phone number and how many are going to be in your party. And come on down. We want to see you.
Fascinating.
It's getting pretty packed, though, so you better give them a call.
I know.
Yes.
It's getting really busy out there. We love coming out there live.
That's right.
And I was just sitting there, not because I was bored, but I woke up at 3:30 this morning, and I was thinking to myself, I'm falling asleep.
Because you've been up all day.
You look
know.
sleepy, like right now.
I know, I'm
you got a
right.
little sleepy. You want me to get you a pillow?
I know, I'm thinking.
We need a pillow around here.
I know. I don't know why. I just woke up. David said, "What's wrong?" I said, "You drive me insane."
Yes.
I woke up from nightmares.
It's a good week.
Anyway, it's a good week. All
Mission
week.
accomplished.
All week. Hey, everyone, this is really interesting, and you know how I feel about marijuana. Smoking cannabis just 5 times a week. Teenagers raises the risk of psychosis. This is a teenager who smokes up to 5 times a week. Now, new research suggests scientists have today uncovered further evidence the drug commonly smoked by youngsters, of course, leads to poor mental health. Now, the findings led by Finnish Researchers back up an array of evidence that shows cannabis can drive some to the point of suicide. Now, the university that did this research actually came on, and it revealed that the earlier someone begins smoking the drug, the more likely they are to develop psychosis. Guys,
Wow.
floor's yours. Go for it.
Well,
Where do you stand?
Well, I don't want teenagers smoking marijuana, period.
Well, they do.
Yeah, and they do. I think that, 5 times a week is a lot. Is that a lot, or is that just my imagination?
Sounds crazy.
Yeah.
When do they have time?
I personally
Exactly.
think it's a lot.
Are they
Yeah.
growing like a garden of it in their bedroom? What's going on?
Where are they getting
I
that
know.
to be able to smoke that much?
I think I might have just given you the wrong information. It's 5 times as a teenager,
Oh,
not
yeah,
5
per
times
week.
a week.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Yeah.
makes a big
I was
difference.
like, man,
Yeah.
these kids are really
They're puffing on like they're
But okay, so here, I'm going to keep it real. Okay, we have, we're going to have teenagers in our family
Real
here
talk
soon.
with
Yeah,
Lisa.
yeah. So 5 times doesn't sound like a whole heck of a lot. I
Yeah.
know, don't kill me, but I don't feel like that's
right? You wouldn't
that
think it
much.
was a life changer.
And then all of a sudden, this report comes out. That is shocking to me.
Well, I
Yeah.
think the thing is also that everyone needs to remember that it's going further and further, like it's going to become legalized.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's the way it's looking because
Right.
the state governments and the federal governments want to, earn a little bit of cash for all the taxing
Right.
that they'll do on that. I don't know. I'm not, a professor. I'm not a doctor. But as I said that, someone was at my school, and I've said this on the show before, that he was a very heavy pot smoker. He is now 38 or so, lives at home with his parents because he literally cannot function
Yeah.
day to day.
Right.
And that worries me, and it worries me that kids are smoking marijuana. But here's my concern. What are you going to do about it if it becomes legal?
right. It's going to be
They
only
smoke
more
cigarettes.
available.
Yeah.
They smoke the vapors.
Yeah.
And I think the more of this conversation that happens, I understand that people want to use marijuana for people that
Medical.
are sick.
Medicinal
Thank you,
reasons.
medical reasons. I get that, okay? But what I don't get is why don't the kids or the parents show what it does
Right.
to you as a person?
Right.
Can I just want to jump in on this.
Jump on in, David.
I think that with the parents, it's setting that example, right? Because that's probably, if it's in the household, if they're seeing their parents do it, it's more available, whether they're taking it without them knowing. But the other thing is, all of the research with marijuana has shown that that's when it affects people, is in those adolescent ages, particularly when that mind is still developing,
That's
when they're
right.
still
When it
growing.
negatively- when it
yeah,
negatively
negatively.
affects them.
So it's like, I think we have to be even more strict on, with the legalization coming in, I think it's like 28 states or something.
Right.
That you've got to maybe prosecute it a little even harder for these younger kids.
I don't see that that's going to be possible, quite honestly. I
Right.
don't mean to be a
Yeah.
Debbie Downer, but I just don't think
Well,
that.
I don't think it's a Debbie Downer. I think it's reality.
Yeah, I
Right.
just feel like, we are unable to do that with alcohol,
Right.
and that's legal in every state.
You're
So with marijuana, I think it's going to be the same thing. I think it's going to be readily available.
And I think,
it's going to be hard
look,
to-
tell us what you think. Head over to our
Yeah.
website, Midday Kentucky's Facebook page, I should say, and tell us what you think. The story's been put up there, and whether you think we are being a bit conservative or whether you think it's okay. Some people think it's okay. I don't know. Hey, David, I saw the headline on this, and you're talking about a new fitness trend called plogging.
Yes. So basically, Switzerland has invented, it's gone back as far as 2016, but recently blew up here in the States, plogging. It's a great way to combine exercise and environmentalism. Ploggers use their workouts to give back to the community by picking up trash as they run. And it's not just good for the environment. Research shows that over time, plogging can increase your endurance. And, basically, I want to know, is this something I'm ever going to see you all doing? Troy, am I going to see you out there in the park plogging along?
I think just even the word of it's disgusting, let alone picking up rubbish from everyone else. Like, I completely get that, I think everyone should be part of cleaning up the universe.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And the planet, but I don't know whether I want to jog and have some hefty bag behind me. I think it's a very good... Look, I've always believed that people who are incarcerated should
Right.
come out and be part of, cleanup services on a more
And they do-
regular
Right.
basis.
Yep,
But
and they do.
like all the time.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
That, I think that's the way it should be
Yeah.
because local governments seem not to have enough money to clean up our towns and cities across the country and also where I'm from in Australia. So I think that's the perfect choice. But I don't know about jogging.
I just
and,
thought about
jogging
this.
and
I'm like,
plogging.
I can't, jogging, it takes a lot for me to get out and jog. I can't imagine like jogging and then skipping
Lisa,
up
can
trash.
we just be honest, please? You go
I
to
am
the
being
gym with
honest.
your hair and makeup done, and you don't break a sweat. So if you're going to have to pick up rubbish at the same time, I don't know who you think you're kidding, people. Like, it's never going to happen.
Well,
It would
and
be
you know,
hard.
Troy, you brought up a good point, though, picking up all the trash. There was a recent celebrity fitness guru who was talking about, basically, he's like, it could be bad for you. You know, you pick up a lot of trash and you're running.
on your
Well,
hands.
not just on your hands. You could throw gloves on, I guess. But, like, if you're throwing and you've got, like...
The look gets
fi-
worse as you go on. You've got an orange bag on your back, you're sweating like a
Seriously?
hooper, and now you've got blue gloves on.
Well,
like, seriously.
He's just saying, though, if you have, like, let's say 5 pounds and you're running with it on that side, you could actually be more susceptible to
Oh,
injury.
yeah, I didn't think of that.
You know what? Maybe we could get a poker stick, one of those little poker sticks to pick up the trash. There you go.
Lisa just poked it.
Tell us what you think about it. Trust me, none of us are plogging.
We're not
We just
ploggers.
want to be simple as that. Hey, I want to very quickly get to this story. We've seen mothers and fathers on the internet shame their child for bullying at school. But is public shaming really the answer? Or do you think public shaming makes the parents seem like bullies? Now, in this case, a father whose son was kicked off the bus for bullying is made to run to school as the father follows closely behind. Now, Piers Morgan, this is a show in England that came on. You can see the kid. Here he is running to school in the rain, the parents behind him. Look, the kid was being a bully on the bus.
Yeah.
He got kicked off the bus.
Yep.
Should he be bullied now by his father by making him run to school?
I do not think that this is bullying. This is being a good parent and disciplining your bullied child. And I think that, and I understand what people are saying, I really do. But the bottom line is the kid is learning right now that he never wants to bully another kid. His father's not hurting him. He's making him run to school.
He is following him.
He is.
It
He's
is in the
watching.
rain, though, and he's got a backpack on.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's a bit intense, honestly.
I think that part's a little intense.
Yeah, the
I'm all
rain-
for discipline.
Right.
But I think,
I
look,
just-
you've got
I
to teach a lesson early on.
Right.
I think running in the rain with the backpack, and the backpack looks pretty full, people.
It does. Like, it looks
I
like
bet
it's
that
got
kid will
some
think
bricks.
twice before bullying his
And
kids
you,
on the
you
on
are
the bus
right.
again.
But, I remember I got kicked off the school bus once, and it only happened once.
Yeah.
My mother was at that bus stop like
Yep.
no tomorrow. She
Yeah.
didn't care who was watching, but boy, did she give me a whipping.
It's interesting that, like, did he do this for, did the dad do this
Publicity.
for attention? Yeah, so...
Yeah, it is what it is. Tell us whether you think the father is actually being the bully in this case. Hey everyone, after the break, learn if Invisalign is the right choice for you or a loved one. Keep it right here, everyone. It's Midday Kentucky.